Hi and welcome back to Cheeky Crypto. My name is Nick.
And my name is Chris.
Take 1928.
It's exactly what it is.
Joke. We've had to do this one a couple of times. I'm not going to lie. If you feel our pain, go ahead and smash that like button. We really appreciate it. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, and you'll be kept up to date with all of our banter, but also all of the streams and videos that we do here on the Cheeky Crypto channel. And today,
I was going to say, Nick, sorry. I was going to say, I've sent you the instructions for the calculator, so we should get through this one just okay.
We should, yeah. It's really early for me here, and I keep messing up the calculations and thus having to redo these videos. But nonetheless, today we are talking about how to become a millionaire with Algorand. And actually, this is something that we're actually really excited about because the project itself is really good. It comes up a lot when we talk about XRP, etc., doesn't it, Chris?
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is we're going to hop on over, go smash that like button for Chris. He really appreciates that. We're going to hop on over to the markets here and see what is going on with Algorand. And then I will not mess up the calculations this time, Chris. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Okay, right, so Algorand, here we are. Algorand is currently trading at 28.1 cents. It has a current circulating supply of 279.3 million tokens with a maximum supply of 2.532 billion tokens. The all-time high for Algorand has been $3.23 according to Live Coin Watch here. It currently has a market cap of $78 million with a trading volume of $45 million. Okay, so here you can see the chart. We have the initial coin offering. And we usually get that hockey stick motion there, and then going sideways from here. You can see the recent kind of activity that we had in August, spiking here, and then we're going to trade sideways again. Now, this project is exciting for a few different reasons. Obviously, what the use cases are very, very good, and everything that they're trying to do from a project point of view. But also, it's a relatively low maximum supply token project, so therefore, you can have confidence that it's not going to be devalued over time with more and more tokens actually going to market. So those are a couple of things that we really watch out for. Obviously, making sure that the project has longevity to it, but also trying to make sure that there is some kind of maximum control limit on the tokens, and it's not just uncapped and can consistently just produce more and more tokens. Now, also, the thing that excites me here is it's got a really low current circulating supply, and we were able to then compare this to a few other projects that have a similar trading circulating supplies, right? So what we're going to do for this calculation that I'm going to get right today, we're going to reference Algorand to Chainlink. Now, obviously, they have two different use cases, but they have two very, very similar circulating supplies. So if we pull up Chainlink here, we can see that there's a maximum supply of 1 billion, so it is lower than Algorand, but the circulating supply is actually greater than Algorand currently. So Algorand is on 279 million tokens currently as a circulating supply, and Chainlink here is on 390. Now, the Chainlink all-time high is 1979, currently trading at $13 there, has a market cap of 5 billion. Now, one thing to point out here is most of the money that flows in and out of this market is usually just investors, has no real bearing on use case. Otherwise, you'd have things like Stellar and XRP being much greater value. Specifically, even VeChain would be a much higher value than it currently is. So actually, what's currently happening in the market here is all about investments in certain projects that are going to yield results quickly and short term, and then it's kind of like trading. More trading goes on than use case stuff, right? So for that reason, we believe that we'll be able to reference this all-time high, because the money that generated the all-time high for Chainlink could also flow into Algorand just as quickly, and generate the similar kind of all-time high. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my calculator out without making a single mistake this time round. I am going to calculate out what the all-time high could be for the current circulating supply of Algorand based on this all-time high here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the 1979 Okay, so that all-time high, and I'm going to divide it by the circulating supply, so 390.51. That means that we basically have an all-time high of 5 cents per million in circulating supply. Now, if I head over to Algorand here and pull up my calculator again, we can see that we have this circulating supply. So I can multiply my calculation here by this circulating supply of 279.318. Okay, that then gives us an all-time high potential for Algorand of $14.15. So, knowing that, so I'm going to ask you, Chris, remember that number because I'm going to clear the calculator in a minute.
What was the number, Nick?
So the number we're going to remember is $14.15. In theory, we should round it up, but I'm just going to be conservative and round it down for now. Okay, so $14.15. Now, if I clear the calculator and put in our end target of becoming a millionaire, pre-tax, of course, and we're going to divide that by the $14.55, Chris?
15.
Try again. I'm messing it up. So $1 million divided by the $14.15.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay, that means that we need 70,671 tokens, okay, in order to achieve that $1 million. Now, if we then take that and multiply that by our current value here of 0.281044, so the current Algorand price, and press equals, we need to invest $19,861 to generate, a really conservative $1 million return on investment. Now, that might seem really high. I'm also a believer that we don't need to actually have basically that kind of volume of tokens. We could probably do $1 million on less, because I believe that the all-time high, this potential of Algorand, would be much higher than $14.15. Chris, I'm not sure if you disagree or agree with that.
No, I completely agree with that. I can see it going much higher than $14.
Yeah,
that's certain.
So, so ultimately, you might be more comfortable with actually half the tokens and it going to $30, but it gives you a bit of a ballpark figure there to be working towards. Now, Chris, if we, as I said, it was like 19,000, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So if I then just have a look and see what kind of return on investment that would be, we would be talking a 50x, just over 50x return on investment for Algorand here, based on that level of investment. But it may be much, much higher if you don't need to invest as much. And so it's interesting, isn't it? So obviously not financial advice, but this is a project that Chris is invested in. I'm yet to actually invest in Algorand myself, but it's one of those interesting projects that has a lot of potential in it that we believe, Chris.
Yeah, definitely. I wouldn't be investing in it if I didn't believe in it.
Absolutely. And hopefully, guys, this gives you a bit of an indication as to how you can become a millionaire with Algorand. If you found this useful, informative, etc., go ahead and smash that like button for Chris. And if you want to stay informed and up to date with all of the live streams that we do here and videos, then go ahead and subscribe to the Cheeky Crypto channel. And with that said, have a fantastic day, and we'll see you in the next one.
Take care.